y'all saying all peace and blessings. Hope we're all doing okay because I'm doing great. And sorry for my absence. But anyways, tell me why I tried to film this video just now. And then my phone's just gonna stop recording. But anyways, we're going into cancers in this video, okay? I gotta turn my page because freaking video stopped recording. Okay, so Cancers is ruled by the 4th house, and they're cardinal water signs. Water signs are the emotional signs, feminine signs. And when you think of emotional, think of empathy, empathy being able to attract or knowing how someone else may feel. And when you, I already said that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a little tired. But anyways, and someone who can just Cancers as, think of Cancers as someone who can naturally receive and give through those emotions, and that helps any being process or understand any circumstance, situation, or any type of information you may receive. And water is also a vibration, so Cancers have the ability to empathize strongly. They often find themselves caring too much, and about what others think because they really care, they're carers. And since Cancers are cardinal water signs, they always find themselves being in a state of giving like a mother, motherly nature, basically. And they always like to be leaders or the type to take lead. So when you do think of motherly, okay, when you do think of of the motherly nature, kind of think of like the mother that kind of always wants to provide for everybody, or have that ability to bring everybody together. Cancers are excessive carers, like I said. That has its positives and then it has its negatives. If you were to give Cancers any like element, I guess you would say it would be liquid, water itself, because as I said before, they're cardinal water signs. So cardinals are the first to start things, and then, being that it's a cardinal water sign, it embodies more of that water element, that water nature, that motherly nature, and things of that nature. And always in that emotional state of being, I guess you would say. And Cancers always has this need to care for everybody. That is a good trait. They're carers. They're the type of people that can see that you're going through something and maybe pull you closer to help you transcend the problem and move on to the next phase of your life. And I guess you would say negative traits would be like they don't know how to let go. And they get overly attached into relationships, even when that relationship might be negative, or and not negative, but negatively affecting them or others, or the relationship might be over. I'm not talking about relationship like as in romantically. It could be like friendship, relationship with your parents, relationship with your dog, like relationship with your plants, because I know I got one. I got all 3. Anyways, they take things too personally. They have a problem being grounded and fixated, and that's just due to the fact that they're water nature. Cancers are a feminine sign, so it's more so spiritual. I don't really like classifying signs as like spiritual, because it's just like, man, what? But so it's more so magnetic, so they have that magnetic energy to them. They're more so in the feminine aspect of things, so they're powerful in the ether. The water signs, and that's speaking for Scorpios and Pisces and Cancers. But since we're speaking about Cancers now, they're a very powerful sign and a universal perspective of power. And Cancers are very powerful due to it being a water sign, especially, even though every sign has its positives and its negatives. Okay, and if you ever were to hurt a Cancers guy, not Cancer guy, but Cancers guys, beware. Just beware. I'm telling you, just beware. Their response will be like strong, and I'm not talking about like hitting you, none of that. They're not really physically violent. I don't know. I know the Cancers I know, they're more so emotional, and they do live up to that standard will not live up to the standard expectation. I guess you would say they fall under the category as a Cancer in their right state of being, so they're more so in the emotional aspect. There are Cancers that are just truly just, I don't even know. They might hit you, I don't know. But from what I know, they're mostly emotionally violent, you know. Cancers unconsciously slash subconsciously, if they feel a certain way about you, especially if you didn't do any, if you, especially if you, they, especially if you didn't do anything to you, or they feel as though they didn't do anything to you, because you know that feel as though means that you didn't do anything to them, but they might feel like you did something, and that's just enough to do or to respond or react to anything. Okay. Ooh, why so cricket? I was just looking at it, I was just saying, wait, what? But anyways, like if they feel as though you did anything to them, they will have this feeling and be able to use that feeling to direct it to you, and that could possibly have an outcome of you having a bad day, or something bad may happen to you on a spectrum though. Not thinking like, ooh, a Cancer mad at you, you're somebody about to die. No, maybe, but no. Depending on how powerful that Cancer is, depending on their intentions and everything. And like I said, some of these Cancers, they do it unconsciously and subconsciously. So it's not a conscious thing that they're just like, oh well, I'm just about to, you know, fuck this nigga day up real quick, you know. No, they're not thinking. Well, some may, but most of the ones I know, they're not really thinking that. They're probably just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe, like, oh my gosh, he hurt my feelings, or she hurt my feelings, and they're probably like sad and shit, and you know, just sitting in the bed all day, like thinking about you and blah blah, and that can cause you to probably fucking walk out your house, and your phone probably do a backflip out your pocket, and you just like, how did this happen? And you just amazed. You just like, wow, it would be today. And you're not even thinking like, oh, maybe like, you're not really thinking of, well, a lot of people in today's society don't really care about zodiac signs, or don't really believe in a spiritual aspect, so they're probably just thinking like, wow, that's some shit, like that's what's up. I really wanted to do that. It'd be like, okay, yeah, that's what's up. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm sorry guys. I apologize for headphone users. I really do. But besides the fact, yeah, like something bad on the spectrum might happen to you. Your phone might fall and break and crack into like a million pieces, or you might be cooking and might accidentally burn yourself or something, or you might just fall down the stairs, you know. Who knows? I don't know. But something might, like little things like that can happen off of a Cancer feeling some type of way towards you. And not even saying like, I don't want you to think it's always in a negative aspect. It's not though. Like, this could be a good thing too. If a Cancer really loves you and care about you and they're thinking about you, good things might appear, like little good things or big good things on a spectrum may appear in your life or may happen in your life, and you're just like, oh wow, this is nice, you know. And you're just gonna be like, I'm being blessed. But the Cancer's probably besting you. The Cancer in your life, whether it's your mother, your father, your significant other, your sister, your brother, you know, things like that. Other than that, oh, I forgot, I did cuss like 3 times. You know what? We're gonna bleep it out. We are gonna bleep it out. Anyways, from adding on to what I just said, from them having that feeling and be able to direct it towards you, just know that Cancers, they're a spiritual sign also. Well, a spiritual sign, so they're everywhere, you know. Air is water, you know. Water is on earth. Water is everywhere, you know. So think of it from that aspect, like water is everywhere and they're water signs, so they mostly feel everything. And it could be like, they could be walking, and they might be walking in a certain neighborhood. They can feel that type of energy, whether it's negative, positive, or just kind of, you know, they can feel that. And they had this connection with nearly everything due to the water nature, like I said. And once they are in an emotional state of being, that's how they like fight you. That's how they fight you. Like if you were to wrong a Cancers, and not even just Cancers, Pisces, those water signs, that's how they fight you emotionally, because they're emotional beings. Rather than that, as compared to an Aries, which is more physical than emotional. from my perspective of the Aries and the way they, or fight you, I'm an Aries, and I also have a lot of water. I'm very versatile in my birth natal chart. But I prefer fighting someone emotionally and mentally. Even not that I can't fight or like I don't like the physical aspect. Yeah, it's fun. I like seeing, violence on TV, like movies that don't have violence. I don't like to watch it. Like if it don't have no gore, I don't like to watch it for real. I do like anime. I love anime that don't have no graphic gore in it. I don't be watching that joint. But when it comes to real life, when it comes to the world and me dealing with other people, I'd rather face them and fight them emotionally and mentally, because someone's always going to expect you to fight them, especially in this day in society. They always solve their problems with violence, physically, as that, mostly physically. And I'm just the type of person that I'm gonna get you where it hurt. Like, I'm gonna get in your mind. I'm gonna get in your heart. And then I'm gonna fuck it up. Okay. But besides that, Cancer's power is more of a feminine aspect. So, it's very strong. And Cancer is ruled by the moon dominantly. The moon deals with our emotions and intuition and intuitive nature on the daily basis. That's the part it plays into stimulating Gaia. It represents your being's emotions and the way they react to things and feel things. So with Cancers being dominantly ruled by that, says a lot. And Cancers are predominantly ruled by Mars. Cancers act through their emotions. So a lot of the times you'll see, like, a lot of times Cancers that are in a state of being, you'll see them, they always want to go from off of how they I was got stuck for a second. They want to go from off of how they feel. Like, if you were to, like, what's a certain situation I can bring up that's like common? If you were to get an argument with a Cancer and you were to say something offensive to them, they react off of their emotions. They act off of their emotions. So you might see them probably cry, yell, scream. Any normal being anybody will really do that, but that's just an example, like, of them acting through their emotions. A lot of people act through their emotions, but Cancer does it unconsciously, subconsciously, all that shit. A lot of people do, but this is what I'm saying, like, they predominantly do that. They act through their emotions. So if they're angry, they're gonna act through that. So they might lose sight of logic and only go from off of feeling, off of their emotions, and that's not always a good that doesn't always lead to a positive outcome, I guess you would say. And they're good at creating homes, family structures, and things of that nature. Joining everybody together with love. That's their little specialty. But they're really bad at letting go. They're really bad at detaching. And that's hard, because life is all about the art of detachment, dog. You can't hold it too close to your heart, and it can't be too distant. You just gotta be right there. Love it and let it go. Cancers are the type to drain you emotionally. So, like, they don't want anything physical from you. They just want you to love them. They just want to feel the love, and when they don't feel it, it doesn't matter from your point of view if you're giving, if you feel like you're constantly giving them love. If they don't feel it themselves, then I don't know what to tell you. That's the type of people they are. They want to feel it. They want to feel loved all the time. Even though some Cancers won't admit it, but they do like to feel loved. And that's mostly because the Cancers that really don't admit it, that's because they also have problems with accepting that they're deserving of love. So that could be a bit of a paradox when it comes to relationships, romantically, in that aspect. Because you'll make the partner feel like anything there for. If you're being with a Cancer, a Cancer that might have been hurt or have past trauma issues, they might feel as though that you don't give them love enough, or it may lead to the part, and it may lead to, like, say if it's a male, it may lead to the male being more chill, laid back. And a lot of females don't like that. They don't like chill, laid back. They want dudes that's just like, I want you to react to something. You feel me? And a Cancer male that's probably had traumatic past experience, they're not gonna react to it. They're gonna be like, I know better, I know how this go, blah blah blah, and then they probably don't feel like they feel love. So then that leads like probably the female feeling like anything they do is not enough for that person. You know what I'm saying? And that could be vice versa with the Cancer. Cancers can love too much and make the other person feel feel trapped, or feel like they don't have no way of self-expression no more, and that's not, nobody likes to feel that. Like, nobody. It don't matter what sign you are. You don't like it. You don't want nobody all up on you. You don't. You really don't. I know I do. They just like to know that they're loved by many people. When it comes to Cancers, they will, like I said, they will drain you emotionally. They don't want anything physical from you. They don't, like, how Taurus, they want gifts and stuff. They want to see what you can give to them. Cancers are all about, I want to give to you. I want this, and I want you to give me this. But I don't want it physical. I want the love. I want to feel it. I want that emotion. I want your emotions. Like, I want your soul. That's how they be. They be like, I want your soul. That's what they want. They drain you emotionally. They want your soul. They want it. They want it. And that's necessarily a bad thing. Oh, that's a bad thing. But besides that, the best frequency state you can best describe Cancers as is Delta. Delta is more of the water nature. It deals with seeing things in the spirits, being able to really see things. Like, when you close your eyes, you're really seeing the world. Anything from you open your eyes, the external point of view that you see is only merely just illusion. Cancers have that way of seeing through those illusions, so they constantly see, well, most of them, for a majority of what I know, they constantly see in the spirit realm. The people that I know that are Cancers, they do, and it's very easy for them. Some things are easier than others, but once you learn the tricks, anybody can do it for real. Don't even matter what sign you are. But besides that, which would be from the mind's eye or the third eye naturally, I wouldn't really say that. Because I don't even like putting those terms into it, because people get the wrong concept with it, and I don't be feeling like correcting people. It also deals with serotonin receptors and melatonin receptors of our brain, being able to see through feeling. Seeing more into the spiritual realm, aka into the spirits. So water, because water is the spirits. Water is a medium you can use to send information, to source. That's Cancer's power. So Cancers would be like the little tattletales in the classroom. People, when a teacher pick like a student to just like watch the other students, and then like if they do something wrong, report back to the teacher. That's that you would classify Cancers as that. I'm observing and I'm reporting this information back to source, which would be the teacher, or which would be God, or which would be whatever, So besides that, well, ether. I forgot ether. But besides that, fire is a medium you use to bring information from the source, back from the source, more connected to the water gods. Every sign has its powers, guys. No sign is more powerful than the other. And the other sign, if anything, we need to understand each other's power and become more powerful together. That's why division is highly promoted. But we're not even going to get into that in the video, because I don't even like talking about that, bro. It just makes me and then it's like a controversial thing. I don't need people like hitting me up talking about, why would you listen to more? I hate that. No, let me go into that a little bit. People that when you state your opinion, they be like, I hate people like that. Not hate, but like I don't like people. I steer clear of people like that. That when you express your opinion, they like really try to get you to change it. Like, not even just change it, they really like criticize, try to throw anthropomorphize information to you, information that they don't even have themselves, they just got from someone else, and you actually know your information. Somebody coming to you like, oh no, like, no, shut up, like, what? I don't want to be rude to nobody. I don't like being rude. I don't like shutting people down opinions, because everybody got opinions at the end of the day. But there's no such thing as opinions. Anything is only fact. And when I speak fact and you telling me about your opinion, I'm automatically going to stop listening to you. I'm not going to be rude and just walk away. I'm just going to be like, That's pretty interesting. That's nice. Oh, wow. That's exactly how I'm gonna respond. Cause it's just like, dog, like. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I might get killed by my some family members, you know, but it's okay. I apologize for the bleeps that are going to be in here. Sorry, I'm just trying to show more of my personality. More of my personality is like that. But anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. This video is helly long. Like, oh my gosh, it's 20 minutes. This editing is gonna be terrible. I'm not editing. Comment, like, and subscribe. Press that bell notification for when I post another video. And guys, I got a new intro, so you're gonna see that joint and you're gonna be like, that's tough. Okay. Anyways, I see you guys on the flip side. Have a nice day. See you guys on the flip side. Okay.